Alright, here's the first verse melody. Alright, it starts with the notes F, C, and A flat. Alright, let's see that again. Alright, and it goes like this. That F is like, it leads into the C. It's called a pickup. Now that's just an outline of the real melody. I mean, the real lyrics get sung more like this. And if you want to do something more like that, that's fine. But here's the outline that we're going to be starting with. Now in a second I'm going to ask you to pause the video, and I want you to be able to play this 5 times in a row perfectly. And when you can play that 5 times in a row perfectly, then you can start up the video again, and we'll learn the next little bit. Alright, go ahead and pause it. Alright, you're back. Here's the next little bit. A flat, B flat. A flat, G, F. The A flat here is the pickup leading into the B flat. No footprints to be seen. Alright, so that whole first little bit will go. Alright, when you can play that from the beginning to no footprints can be seen, when you can do that whole thing 5 times perfectly, then you can start off the video again after you pause it now. Alright, moving right along. The next part begins with F and C again, and F leads into C as the pickup. But now we're going up to E flat. Kingdom of isolation. Kingdom of isolation. C, E flat, C are the notes there. Then C leading to B flat, and it looks like, and we're just going to stay on B flat for the rest of this, and it looks like I'm the queen. Alright? Now when you hit queen, that's when this happens. So you're going to be using 2 hands here. That E flat D is something you're going to be doing, a bunch of times, and you already know about it. So there it is. All right, when you can play that 5 times in a row, a kingdom of isolation. When you can do that 5 times in a row, this whole little bit, then you can move on to the next part. Alright, go ahead and pause it. Alright, back with us. What comes next? The next part is using these notes to start with. C, E flat, and F. And then here comes the color. Alright, so the four notes in play here are C, D flat, E flat, and F. And that D flat doesn't come until the end of this little idea. So C, C, E flat, F, E flat, C, E flat. Alright. D flat, D flat, D flat, C, D flat, C. Now that I'm thinking of it, in the actual song, it might introduce that D flat a little later. It might go hang out on the E flat a little longer. The fact is, however you do it, as long as you know it seems more or less like an outline of the real thing, then we're gonna be fine. All right. Alright, now when you can play that 5 times in a row perfectly, you can start up the video again. Alright, please pause it. Okay, and now we are at the end of the first verse, and it goes like this. C, B flat, A flat, F. And you're just going to do that twice. Alright, you do that twice and you're done with the first verse. Well, not exactly, because there's a left-hand little thing that comes at the very end, and I'm sure you can guess what it is. Alright, so you're going to be using your right hand and your left hand. And the left hand there is just the familiar E flat D move. One interesting thing that's going on here is when you come to the end and you play both of those at the same time, that's kind of a harsh sound, and you know, you gotta sort of be okay with that, because it's gonna resolve like that. Alright, when you can do all that 5 times perfectly, then I think it's safe to say you can play the first verse. Okay, that's the first verse.